What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So as always, every single Wednesday I upload a new video on this series 100 runs. Basically what I do is I just go and I do a bunch of different dungeons. Plan is to do every single dungeon in the game, and I do it 100 times, and I take care of the items that I intend to sell in the auction house later on, and I save them all up, and then at the end I show you guys how I ran it, like my routes and so on, what you can potentially get, and then I show you guys all of the loot that I gathered in 100 runs. So today's going to be Gnomer, and if you guys have missed some of the other dungeons I've done in the past, there's going to be like a link to the playlist down in the comment section. So I'm just going to start the timer, and should probably get some bear Tatar first. So I do this run on a druid. There's no specific reason for doing it on my druid. I just I think it's a dungeon that's real easy to run, and you can pretty much run it with any class. So I use a druid, no speed items, just bear Tatar, and basically you just want to walk straight forward and jump down, because you got to calculate your runs always to be 6 minutes or less, so you don't get screwed over by the 10 runs per hour cap, right? So basically, doesn't matter what dungeon you do, you always want to try and kill as many mobs as possible within 6 minutes, and then be out in the reset before the 6-minute timer is out. But this farm is all about like getting to the bosses. It was like that in the past, at least. Like, you were just supposed to rush to the bosses, because the bosses could drop like hotshot pilot gloves and the Mechaneer's overall, basically the good items, right? But just like Ultimate, people have noticed that you can get those items from any single mob, like even the trash mobs. But this is the way I've always ran it. I basically just kill the mobs on my way to the bosses, and I hope to get one of the super items. So you're only doing Gnomeregan to get the transmog items. Hotshot pilot gloves is a best in slot twink item, which is why it has sold for anywhere between 500,000 gold to right above 1,000,000. But right now I'm doing it on level 60 tune, so if I were to get the hotshot pilot gloves, they would scale up to level 60, and they wouldn't be as good as they would if they were like the original level. But they still sell for a lot of gold, and the Mechaneer's overall is a transmog piece. You have weapons, you have schematics, like engineering schematics, that sells for quite a bit. People buy those because some people want to buy it and craft whatever they teach you how to craft and sell it for profit, while some people just want to like gather every single schematic in the game, like using the add-on ATT, all the things. So you want to kill all of these iron dwarves, and that is because they drop a chest piece. And that chest piece is a white item, so common quality. And I've sold some of those for like thousands of gold. I think the best sale was 26,000 gold. People always ask me, but what? There we go, I just got it. This one, the dark iron letter. People always ask me, why would someone buy that for a lot of gold? The market value is 14,000 gold. And people do it when they're doing like erotic role-playing gold shy, or like, I don't know, it sells. You don't need to understand why it sells, you just gotta make a profit on it. Just gotta sell it. If it sells, put it on the auction house. Same thing. If you have an ugly mog, don't care about your personal opinion of the looks of it. Just sell it. Put it on the auction house if it has a good sell rate or a good value. So after killing this boss right here, we want to go to the right side, and we just basically want to walk over to the next boss. We'll kill him. Depending on how much time you have left, you can always go and kill more mobs before you either port out or just run out. I intend to run out. I just kill the last boss, and then I run out of the dungeon, reset dungeon, and go back in. So basically you're going to leave the dungeon on the side entrance, but once you re-enter in the side entrance, you're going to get over to the main entrance. So you can go out the side entrance and go in the side entrance again, but you're going to be ported to basically where you guys saw me enter the dungeon, like the main entrance, if that makes any sense. So kill off these guys right here, and then there's an elevator. So if you have, I have plenty of time right now, like 3:28, so I could go around and kill these mobs too in this room just to clear it up. And now we're gonna be at this this circle thingy. So you have this boss right over here. I usually kill him. Well, I always kill him. I don't usually kill him. Always kill him. And then you just continue the circle, kill the mobs, and then you can run outside. I'll show you guys the way. End him. Didn't give me jack shit. And instead of just running around killing the mobs, I'm just going to walk out the entrance. You guys can see it right here. This is the side entrance. You'll leave this one. Once you're out, reset dungeon, run back in it, and you're going to be ported to the start and not by this side entrance. It's really, really good. It makes the run be extremely efficient. So there's some more mobs in here. The density number isn't that good. There's not like an insane amount of mobs. And the items, they still have a low drop chance. But that is also why some of these items are extremely valuable. Finish off these. So I got like 1.5 minutes more to go. So I could have killed more mobs before I went out. But you got to keep in mind that you have to run out, wait for a loading screen, reset, and then a loading screen again once you go back in. So basically, once you're out, you just reset dungeon, run back in, and then voila! Voila! There we go. We're going to be at the start again. So let's just rinse and repeat. Got a minute to go and work with. But right now, the only thing we're interested in is these items that I've received. So this is pretty much just the trash that I got from doing the run right now, the test run, just to show you guys the route. But these are the items that I'm left with after doing 100 Gnome runs. So these are the Dark Iron Letters. They're 87 gold right now in my realm. But as you guys can see on my TSM, I sold one for 5.7k and I've sold them for way more and around like 2 to 3k as well in the past. Market value is 13k. It's just that on my realm, they have a really bad value right now. So we also got some schematics. Craftsman Monocle, 15k. Another one, 15k. Gnomish Cloaking Device, 10k on my realm. Gnomish Universal Remote, 2k. Another cloaking device. We got this one, the Discombobulator Ray. I'm not sure how to pronounce that shit, but it's 30,000 gold, so it's really good. And green items, we have the Silver Tread Armor, which is actually 129,000 gold in my realm. Only 24k market value though. And the legs to go with them. We have the High Council chest, these hats, simply because they sell really fast. The same as this robe, like 2.6k market value, but they tend to sell really, really fast. In terms of blue items, we've got the high-tech super gun. It's not that good. It's like 8.5k. This one, Twisted Saber, not good. Kill Maim, definitely not good. And then we've got the Vibro Blade with a market value of 51,000 golds. Has a shitty look, but people like to collect it all, so it's definitely going to sell. Supercharger, Battle Axe, 19k market value. Got 2 of those. I got 3 of these. Market value of 40,000 gold. They don't really look that good either. There's nothing too special about them. But once again, they will sell. And then we got the, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this shit, but we got a Power Hammer, man, worth 13k. We got 5 of those. And that is everything that I got out of 100 runs. Sadly, didn't get any Hotshot Pilot Gloves or the overall. But Gnomer is, as always, super fun to run. I really like it. It's something completely different from the other dungeons. So I'm definitely going to go back to it in a bit. So we're going to use the TSM macro. And in this chat window, we're going to see what everything is worth, like market value wise. Keep in mind that I will sell some of the items for more gold and some for less. In this case, I will sell this chest if it goes for whatever it's posted for. It's 129k listed on my realm and a market value of 24k. So yeah, pressing the macro and 340,000 gold. So 34,000 gold per hour per 10 run for a Gnomer. That is kind of like I suspected. I knew that if I got Hotshot or the overalls, it would be drastically higher than this, insanely much higher than this. But I knew that with 100 runs, I was probably not going to get lucky enough to get like a Hotshot or an overall. So my guess was actually around 30,000 gold in market value per hour, like per 10 runs. So that wasn't too bad. Hopefully you guys still enjoy these videos. I definitely enjoy making them. And if you guys got any suggestions whatsoever on what my next 100 runs video should be, then just leave a suggestion down in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Bye. Bye-bye.